Good morning, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a full day of eating for keto for me. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I get to about 1,800 calories and stay in the right keto ratios and show you the kinds of foods that I'm eating. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so pre-workout, I do some exogenous ketones for energy during my workout. So I've been using Complete Wellness right here, and I've been doing a half tablespoon of MCT oil. So this kind of fat is most easily transferred into energy, so it's great to have pre-workout when you're on keto. So I do a half tablespoon of that, 65 calories, straight fat, mixed with this and about a half teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, I use, let's see, it's got my teaspoon measuring in here. I use Redmond's Real Salt. It's got all the minerals still in there. This concoction gives me tons of energy for a semi-fasted workout. Okay, you guys, so it is about 8:30 or so, and I'm gonna be having if you guys have heard of Bulletproof coffee, this is my version that does not include coffee. So it is actually Bulletproof Hot Cocoa Boost. And so that just means you're adding some fat to your drink, which is a great way to get some added fat for keto without any carbs or protein. Actually, mine does have a little bit of carbs because there's a few grams in my boost. So I am using this from Ideal Shape, Hot Cocoa Boost, 10 calories, 3 grams of carbs, and then I'm doing a cup of cashew milk and a cup of water. And then I'm doing a tablespoon of coconut oil. This is just a kind I got at Walmart, nothing special. Any coconut oil is fine. And then I'm doing a half a tablespoon of butter. So I get organic grass-fed butter just from the store, again, nothing crazy. And then I'm doing another half teaspoon of salt. So when you're on keto, you guys, it's super, super easy to get dehydrated. So you have to make sure you're not only drinking a lot of water, but also replenishing your minerals with salt, real Redmond's salt, okay? And then I do a few squirts of stevia with this Sweet Leaf Stevia guy. And then I sip on it over the next hour and a half or two, and it is so satisfying and so delicious. Okay, here's what it looks like. And I'm going to pour it. I'm a double funnel style because you know when you pour out of a pan, it dribbles down. I'm not losing any of that goodness. All right, you guys, it is about 10:30 and I'm having my first meal. So what I am doing, this is one of my keto absolute favorites, okay? So I have cut up about 1.5 cups or 2 of romaine lettuce. Then I have sauteed 2 slices of bacon, and I put the bacon and 2 tablespoons of avocado oil mayo, this is what I'm using, Better Body Foods, in here, in this bowl. And then I have 3 ounces of chicken leg, sauteing up right here. I do it over kind of a high heat. I like to kind of char it a little bit. So I get a big thing of chicken legs, pre-cooked from Costco, and then I come home and I cut all the meat off, and I put some in the freezer and some in the fridge, and then I just use it to eat all week. So I've got my 3 ounces of chicken here. And then I'm gonna pour that on here and stir that all up. Okay, you guys, so it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I do a couple small snacks here together, just to tide me over till dinner time. So right now, I've got 2 eggs in here, and then here I have some mushrooms and onions, and I cooked these in some ghee, okay, which is clarified butter. And that's so funny. Ghee, it's called ghee, okay, Caleb? Geese? It's called, no, just ghee. Okay, then I got 2 eggs here. I'm gonna flip this, throw this in the middle. No, it's not you would call it I don't know, my ghee. My ghee. And then I'm gonna put some feta in the middle because feta makes it better, ghee. I'm gonna go grab some geese. I'm gonna grab some containers of geese. Okay, you guys, so second part of that omelet is a little bit of, used to be called protein ice cream, now it's fat ice cream. So I did a half cup of water, a tablespoon of heavy cream, a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then I did 10 grams, just a little bit of a chocolate flavor protein powder, any that has 0 carbs, a 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa. Then to make it really, really thick and frothy, which I'll show you guys how amazing this is, I did a 1/4 teaspoon of guar gum and a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. So those have about 1.5 grams of carbs between them. So, and then a whole bunch of ice. Then we're gonna blend this all up. Oh, I put some stevia and a little bit of salt in here. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Look. This is what happens when I try to get it on video of blending and I don't have the lid on right. Yeah, there you go. Winning for the day. You guys, seriously, that was the most ginormous mess. But here's what it looks like in the end. So thick. Oh, should I risk it? Should I risk it? Okay, it's coming out a little bit, but let me show you guys this consistency here. It is so good, and it's basically just straight fat with a little bit of protein. Perfect for keto. Okay, so it is 6 p.m. and I am having dinner right now. I am having 3 ounces of 85/15 ground beef, so not super lean, got some fat in there. This dressing that I made, you guys, is 10 grams of avocado oil mayo, some mustard, a half tablespoon of MCT oil, and some dill, and some salt, and a little stevia. It's really good. And then I've got 20 grams of feta on there on top of arugula, and I got some grilled onions too. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, you guys, so we are wrapping up this full day of eating keto style. It is about 8 o'clock, and every evening lately I've been sipping on what I call my little protein steamer. So I do about a cup and a quarter of cashew milk, a cup and a quarter of water, and then I just do a half scoop of protein powder, 0-carb protein powder, and a little bit of cocoa and some stevia, and I just blend that. No, I don't blend it. I stir it together on the stove, and I pour it into my little thermosy thing, and I just sip on that, and that kind of keeps my hunger at bay. I don't actually really get hungry in the evening, so it's just kind of a nice sweet little treat to end the day. So that is my full day of eating on keto, you guys. It came out to approximately 1,800 calories, about 150 grams of fat, let's see, about 23 grams of carbs, and like 95 grams of protein. So a couple snacks I did have today were right after a few meals. I had some Jello, and then after dinner, sugar-free Jello, obviously. And then after dinner, I had a square of the Lily's sugar-free chocolate, like a chocolate bar. It has 1 gram of carbs per little square. And that is about it. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.